band practice day and I found myself laying on the couch. I found myself thinking about fiction and fact. What is real and what's a lie, and when is a lie instead of just fiction? I expect I'm going to think a lot about this in the coming years. Like those wood beams. They're not really holding up the ceiling. They're decorations being held up by the ceiling. Since the camera's on my chest, I can't see, but over here by the window, we can see that the wall just ends there. If that was really a support beam, then there would be more support under the beam where the wall meets it. You can also tell it's fake, because when you touch it, it's really light and not at all hard, like wood. So if you break it, people will be mad at you. Or I break it. Don't come in and break my boards in my house. If someone makes a story about a space cowboy fighting zombies, then that is clearly fiction. That did not happen. But if somebody makes a story about that being a dream of a banker who's waking up, it becomes a story about a banker waking up. But if I write this true thing, I guess it won't be about a banker, I guess it would be about a dude. I would be the dude. If I write about my dream about if I write about my dream about a space cowboy fighting zombies, and then I change things after the fact of the dream, then at that point, is it still true? Is it still a dream I had? A thought I had? Even though it's not a thought I had at the same time, but it's the thought I had to change as I'm writing it and as I edit it? At what point does revisionist history matter, and who does it hurt? For that matter, who goes in nonfiction to read about the dreams of people? No, I like writing fiction because fiction has to make sense. So I think I would take away from the story that if it makes sense, then it is fiction. If a story makes sense on the news, then it is a lie. I like the line from V for Vendetta that artists use lies to tell the truth. Well, politicians use lies to cover them up. I've been accused of this. I've been accused of lying to cover up the truth. Sensationalizing. No, I've been... Okay, I wasn't... It wasn't to cover up the truth. It was just a lie. I've been accused of sensationalizing. Which I think we'd all do subconsciously. We all remember stories where we're in the center of everything. And the entire story is just how it matters to us, which is natural because it's from our point of view. We see everything as it matters to us. So we all sensationalize. We all, even if we don't think about it, but if we don't consider it sensationalizing when we say it, if we're not trying to do it on purpose, is it a lie? We accidentally misrepresent the truth, is it a lie? Is it fiction? Does that make our remembering an event less specific and less trustworthy? Does it make it less important to us? No one else is around to say it's true or false. Not that I'm saying that lies don't hurt people, but misremembering things. How you have to make up details on the spot, like what color shirt you're wearing, what day something happened, what time the first plane hit on September 11th. These things change when people recall it in their minds. For that matter, properly telling a story doesn't necessarily tell truth. If you dryly talk about a memory, then it doesn't convey everything about what happened, because what happened is more than just the events, more than just a car running into a wall. When it's a story, when it's a memory talking about something that affected you, your thoughts are also important. What warming up? What were you doing that day? Where were you going? And then what effects happened after that can all be succinctly told in the story. And then, the point of a story isn't just to talk about events, but it's to talk about their effect on you and who you are as a person. With every story we tell a person, with every opinion, we actually reveal more of ourselves than of the outside. I guess that's where the majority of truth is in the fiction I write, or in the almost truth I write. Because it's not just about events, it's about who am I? People are gonna not like me. That's fine. People don't like me all the time. I don't think I'm done, but I think I've reached a good enough conclusion that if I can't properly convey events, I can at least properly convey myself. And if I do that honestly enough, it will be beautiful.